Folks, this is a little video that I'm going to go ahead and make and put up on YouTube concerning my Star Wars The Old Republic customer service experience. I've gotten so frustrated with this particular set of events that have been going on for over a month that I finally broke and decided to make a video about this and put it up on YouTube in the hopes of either being flamed for being maybe a whiny jackass, or finding like people or similar-minded people that have had similar issues. See this little ability down here called Channel Hatred? I have been channeling hatred for a month now, so we'll see what happens. Now, the whole problem started back on January 18th. On January 18th, my Sith Warrior Marauder spec was at the fleet. I was looking to cash in the multitudes of Dormund Kaas commendations that I had. I saw a S2 Berserker Electrostaff, as you can see. There it is right there in my original ticket. And wondered what an Electrostaff looked like. I hadn't really seen one in game. I kind of had an idea what it looked like from the movies. So I thought, hey, while I'm here, let me dressing room one of them. I want to see what it looks like. So I control left clicked it, and the dressing room popped up, but the weapon was not visible on my character. So I thought maybe I did something wrong. Everything else I've ever dressing room showed up, like helmets and everything. So I control right clicked it. Well, when I control right clicked it, the item got purchased. So now I just lost 17 DK commendations by purchasing a weapon that I can't even use. And it's not like, oh, I accidentally bought something I can't use. I knew I couldn't use it. There was never a question or a doubt. So I immediately went to go sell it back, and instead of getting my 17 DK commendations back, I wound up with 770 credits. This is complete garbage. Why was I not able to get my original purchase price back? For any of you who play, let's say, World of Warcraft, if you buy an item for 1250 Valor points and you buy the wrong one, you sell it back. Guess what you get back? 1250 Valor points. Especially if you do it within that time frame that World of Warcraft gives you. I sold this item back within 30 seconds of buying it, and I was not refunded the identical and exact price. So I opened up a ticket. As you can see here, opened up a ticket on the 18th of January. Now, as you can see down here, they replied on the 18th of January. So far, Swoder has had 2 good customer service experiences. I got disconnected when I was getting a rewards for a quest. I thought I lost the rewards because I logged back in, couldn't do anything, but, you know, there's that little thing in the upper right that you click on and you can get it. I just wasn't familiar with it, so this ticket opened on the 17th, closed on the 17th. You know, they didn't say, hey, you're an idiot, click on the thing in the upper right. They gave me the item. Like, they gave me the reward that I wanted. So here we are on the 18th, and they replied on the 18th. So far they're 2 for 2. 5-star rating. Until you scroll down. Okay? This is where the problem starts. The first problem, they asked me to type in Seesaw, and they asked me for the character name. Duh, that was already in the original. The server name, already in the original. The full name of the items, again, already in my original communication. Where the item was purchased, again, in the original communication. The price. Need I repeat myself for the 5th time? Location of the item, well, not explicitly stated, but it was implied that it was sold back. Otherwise, how else would I freaking know that it was 770 credits? The date and the time that the item was sold and deleted. Okay, this one they got me. This one they didn't spell out that it had just happened. Okay, but here's a problem that we're going to run into over here. So this stuff is stupid, but okay, they've got me on 1 or 2 of the questions. This one, if you would like the item replaced please reply to this email. Well, look at what they did. You see update ticket down here is blacked out? Closed. They wanted me to reply to this in-game communication, but they closed it, which meant I could not reply. So now we have 2 strikes against them. One definitely for closing it, disabling me from replying. Maybe a full strike or a half strike for asking me for a bunch of stupid information that was in the original. We could quibble over this one. I don't know. But the fact that they closed it and then asked for a reply, that is sheer stupidity. So, what did I have to do? On the 19th, the day that I read this, I had to open a brand new ticket. I clearly state in here that I'm unable to reply to the previous ticket because it got closed. So this is my reply. Here's the word seesaw. Here is all the information that they're looking for. It's a Berserker staff, Dormund Kaas vendor, 17 commendations. Here's why it was accidentally purchased. Could you just dock me the 770 credits? The server name, the purchase date, Wednesday, January 18th, on the fleet. The item was sold back. And a commentary of, if you're not able to get exactly what you spent for the item, there should be a confirmation prompt to prevent accidents like this. I don't think that's unreasonable. If they're not going to give you 100% of your return, you need to have a prompt of, are you sure that you want to do this? Okay, now we start lumping in the crap with Swoder customer experience. So on the 18th, my ticket was opened. 23rd, I added a reply because I hadn't heard from them. The 28th, now 10 days later, I put in a reply, hadn't heard from them. It took them from, the 19th. It took them from the 19th of January to the 5th of fucking February to send a response. And when they did send a response, they said they were unable to verify the reported item events. Really, Swoder customer service? Do you think I'm lying? Am I opening up a ticket so I could be gifted 17 Dormund Kaas commendations? Really? Unable to verify it. I'm pretty sure I gave you everything you asked for, and it's pretty obvious that I'm not lying because I know the amount to sell the item back for. If I didn't spend the money, how would I know it cost 770 credits? So this is yet another strike against them. Apparently somebody's having a battle around me. Missing from this ticket list up here is somewhere in the middle of this text there was a blank ticket. There was a ticket in here with a date, but summary was blank and the body was blank. I didn't open this. This came from the system, not me. So, I logged in on the night of the 5th, very early on February 6th, very late on the 5th, and saw this and flipped out. I was channeling hatred. Oh, how great that ability's there, because I was doing it. I went to the web and opened up a ticket on the website, hoping to get a little bit better service because the in-game tickets were not working. So, on the 6th, okay, keep that in mind, I went to the web on the 6th. Here they are 6 days later finally getting back to me. Now, they've proven with the 17th one and the 18th one, they're perfectly capable of replying within a day. We know they have the capability to it, and it's not a backlog thing, so why did it take from the 19th to the fucking 5th to reply here, and why did it take from the 6th to the 12th to reply here? No, it wasn't created on the 10th. It was created on the 6th, on the website. So, here we go with more issues with Swoder customer experience. They're getting absolutely nothing right. So now we're going to go ahead and tab out, and I'm going to show you some of the mails that have occurred with this. So first, we come over here. Here's a mail on the 18th. This is an exact one-to-one duplicate of the response I received in game, asking me for, all the stuff we've already gone through. After some time of not getting a response in game, I went and replied to this email about a week or two after the in-game tickets weren't getting any responses. Did I get a response to this? No, I did not. On the 30th of January, see, I get this lovely little email. It's just a generic mail from them, has nothing to do with my situation. It says, hey, we see you've been playing SWOTR for a little while now. Tell us about your experience. This was the wrong thing to send to me at that point in time because I had a field day. I replied to it on the 1st when I got it. Here's my reply. I received an email asking for feedback on SWOTR. Here's my current feedback. And I explained how unhappy I was with the game because of the GM experience. I said that I kind of liked the game, but because of the customer service, I'm really not enjoying the game at all. Now, over here, I mentioned horrendous customer service, and I also mentioned the blank ticket. Okay, yeah. Today I logged into SWOTR, so February the 1st is when I logged in and saw the blank ticket in the ticketing area. Okay, February 1st, now look at this line. Today I logged into SWOTR, saw no updates on the old ticket, but now I have a new, completely blank ticket sitting in my ticket area. Do you see how clear that is? Do you see that English? It's not Turkish, it's not Spanish, it's not hooey hooey BR, Portuguese from Brazil, plain English. Remember that, because on the 5th, 4 days later, I received this email. Your ID ticket number. Hey, it doesn't mention a ticket number. Real good. We're off to a flaming start here. I'm Protocol Stupid GM. After investigating your report, unable... Okay, this is the unable to verify one. I'm sorry. That's not the one I'm looking for. This is the one I'm looking for. On the 12th, from something that I sent in on the 1st, here we go, on the 12th, I'm Protocol Droid, another GM idiot. I received your transmission that you only have a black screen without the graphics. This may be called Bay the user interface. Here's some instructions on how to do reload UI. Excuse me, what? Nice to spell check, first of all. This may be called Bay the user interface. Secondly, what Special Olympics person is sending me this particular response? How do you get talking about a blank line in the ticket area to you thinking that I have a UI problem? And why did I get the response on the 12th from something that I sent out on the 1st? If I truly had a black screen, that would mean the game was unplayable for 11 days. Thank you, SWOTR Customer Experience. You guys are fast. Wow. Just my hair's blown back like the Trojan commercials. So finally, on the 6th, again, mind you, I opened up that ticket on the website to get my items back, because I'm not taking no for an answer at this point. I'm level 25, I'm out-leveled past Dormund Kaas commendation gear. This is pure principle at this point. So 6 days after I open the ticket on the website, I get this one. This is asking me for all the information all over again. But this isn't the canned answer about an item restoration. This is a canned answer about a bug. How do we know this? Please include any other information about what you think might have caused the bug to occur. I never said anything about a bug, SWOTR. I want my 17 commendations back. Because at this point, it is pure principle. The first thing you screwed up is by not having the dressing room work. The second thing you screwed up is by not having confirmation. The third thing you screwed up is by not having one-to-one sellbacks when you have an item. If you're going to buy it for X kind of currency, you should get back X kind of currency. Finally, then we have all this communication that occurred between me and the protocol droids and the GM staffs. This issue started on January 18th. It has now been over a month and there is still no resolution for it. Is this really Star Wars customer experience? Well, congratulations. After this is resolved, I'm cutting off my subscription. You guys are done.